Hey everybody, Punisher.28 here, coming at you once again with another weekend review. Now before I get to the actual review, there's a couple things I wanted to mention. First one being, either following this video or sometime next week, I'm finally going to be doing my key issue comic haul that I've been talking about for the past week. I finally got in the last book I was waiting for in the mail yesterday, so that haul is good to go. Second, yesterday I finally watched the season finale of Daredevil, and I gotta say, wow, what an episode. So next week I will be doing a thoughts and stuff video on the season finale as well. And third, I'm happy to announce that I have my fourth entrant into my 100 subscribers contest. That entrant is Liking the Covers 4963. So I just wanted to say thank you for entering my contest. And also I wanted to say anyone out there who is not subscribed to his channel, I urge you to do so because he's got a lot of great content. Myself in particular, I really like his videos where he shows off books in his collection. Just recently he showed off some of his DC books, and he's got some really cool early 70s Sergeant Rock books that are just amazing. So yeah, go check out his channel and go subscribe because he's awesome. And then last, I wanted to say I am going to be sticking to what I mentioned on Thursday, and that is if by June 16th, which is the original deadline for my contest, if I'm still at only 4 entries, then I'm going to extend the deadline another maybe week or two just to give some more people a chance to enter. So to those of you out there who haven't entered yet, don't worry, you still have a lot of time. And also I wanted to say I'm not trying to force anyone into entering my contest if you don't want to, but just saying to those of you who haven't, you still have a lot of time. And I really look forward to seeing more of your entries. So now with that being said, it's review time. So originally today I was going to review Descender issue number 1. But yesterday I got a comment on one of my videos from one of my subscribers asking if I could get back to reviewing books from more of the mainstream superheroes, so like Batman, Thor, Hulk, Iron Man, the big heroes. So first off, now that I think of it, last week I did review a Thor book, so Thor is out of the question. But I was thinking of some of the other names mentioned, and I was like, okay, so this weekend I'm pulling a change up here, and instead of Descender issue number 1, I'm going to review Batman issue number 40. So I know for the past couple weeks it's been a pretty talked about book. Also, it's a book that skyrocketed in price. I mean, if you look on eBay, since that book came out, the first, second, and third print, and including the movie poster variant, have all shot up to like around between $15 to $20, and it's still rising. So yeah, that's something else. So I figured, as popular as that book is, let's review it. So for those of you who watch my reviews, you guys know I like to start with the cover first, so let's check it out. Now me, I'm one of the happy ones who owns the movie poster variant, and I love this cover a lot. And this cover has a hat trick going for me. I love the parody of the original poster that it's copying. I love the villain who's on the cover, and I really love the artist who did the cover. So, love the original poster. This is parodying The Mask, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. Second, it's the Joker. And even though I've mentioned time and time again that Two-Face is my favorite villain, you can't go wrong when you have the Joker on something. And he just looks really cool here. And third, the artist who does this cover is Dave Johnson. And I've mentioned that I love his artwork. And he's the one who does all the covers for Coffin Hill, and he's just super talented. So again, uh, hat trick going for this cover. And the story is amazing, but I'll get into that in a little bit. So now it's time to get down to what I like to call the nitty gritty, or the actual review. So before I get into the actual review, I just wanted to mention to either some of the newer viewers out there or some of my newer subscribers, if at any time during this review or any of my previous reviews you notice that I look up and down at the camera quite a bit, or it just sounds like I'm reading to you guys, the reason for that is I keep my notes in front of me. Why do I keep my notes in front of me? Well, I find with the notes it helps the review flow a lot smoother compared to my very first reviews that I did where I was just winging it the whole time. Second, with the notes, if let's say I'm reading a part and I get stuck, I can backtrack and then keep going. And then third, memorizing text was never one of my strong suits, so the notes are actually a help aid. So if you guys are cool with that, awesome. We'll get through this review and we'll be on our merry way. So I'm going to give you guys the good, I'm going to give you the bad, and I'm going to give you my verdict. Sound cool? Alright, so first off, the good. Now, you gotta ask yourself, how many times have we seen Batman fight the Joker? Yeah, I know, a lot. Well, as great as the confrontations are, they usually end the same way. And with Endgame, you really get a sense of something a little different. The Joker has laid all his cards out on the table, and he hasn't been holding back against Batman. The revelation of what he knows about Bruce and the secrets of himself have been just, a couple things Batman has to deal with. So basically, the clock is ticking. And there isn't much time left as all of Gotham City has been infected by Joker's new deadly toxin. Now, this is the sort of Batman story we all want to read. It's allowed to build up to an incredible level, and we've been kept on the edge of our seats. Batman tends to make a few appearances in other titles throughout the month, and it's nice to get a story once in a while that is completely over the top and completely satisfying at the same time. Now, there is a reason we don't get stories at this level all the time, but when we do, we are treated with something pretty grand. Now, while there is plenty of action in the story, Scott Snyder happens to sprinkle in plenty of insight into Batman's mind. We get an idea of what he's going through and how prepared he is to make the ultimate sacrifice, if need be. Seeing Batman's allies and enemies, fighting, side by side is something I didn't even believe could happen or completely work, and it just adds to the seriousness of Joker's threat in this story. Snyder even gives us some nice twists during the issue to catch us off guard, as Batman's world really, fights to continue its existence. And all of this is enhanced by the art team. I mean, Greg Capullo and Danny Mickey pour an incredible amount of energy into this story. And now I hope I'm saying this person's name right. And it might sound like something else, but I'm just... Anyway, hear me out. FCO Placencia's amount of energy, FCO Placencia's colors really capture and enhance the mood and changes appropriately with each scene. And as you feel the story really building up to its, let's get fancy here, building up to its crescendo, You'll find yourself turning the pages at a slower pace just to, take in every little detail. When it comes to the fight, um, it's the confrontation we've been waiting for. It's a brutal clash, and you simply feel the finality of it all. And this could get messy, and it absolutely does. And to put it in a matter of speaking, to say the phrase "that'll leave a mark," no kidding. Now for the bad. If you're on the squeamish side, then the fight might be a bit much. But knowing fully what the Joker is capable of and what he's been doing, I wouldn't expect anyone to complain over the amount of action here. Also, the wait since issue 39 has been difficult, but reading this issue, you can see it was definitely worth the wait. And you can't help but wonder how the aftermath will play out, and that all begins in the Free Comic Book Day issue. And I really hope a lot of readers out there managed to pick that issue up. I know I did. I picked up a couple of them just to be on the safe side. So yeah. And now for the verdict. As I mentioned before, we've seen Batman fight the Joker many, many times over the years. But this is the fight to end all fights. There's no holding back as Joker's plan really rushes to its ultimate fruition. Yes, we're getting fancy here, remember? So, yeah, and neither Batman nor Joker can afford to really hold back. And this is the stuff Bat fans, have been hungering for a long time. And Scott Snyder constantly really, sets the bar high for himself. And big things have been set up here, and we just get an epic conclusion, one most people, myself included, just, really didn't expect. And, Greg Capullo, Danny Mickey, and FCO Placencia really continued to deliver the glorious details and action the book really demands. So, this isn't a story you'll soon forget, and there are repercussions, and you will be, at least I think, haunted by some of the imagery, and, Snyder, the creative team, and Batman and the Joker don't hold anything back. So, folks, that was my review of Batman issue number 40. I hope you enjoyed it. But now, it's time for my top comic cover picks for the week of May 29th, 2015. So, let's get to it. Hey everyone, welcome to my top picks for the week of May 29th, 2015. So, starting off this list is Old Man Logan, issue number 1, the Scotty Young variant. Now, you can't go wrong with Scotty Young, and I'm sure Vintomania out there could vouch for me on that one. Now, besides like maybe 1 or 2 covers he's done, other than that, the man's bang on every time. And I love when there's something comedic on the cover. Like, I mean, like a written piece, you know? And that's like this cover. We see Logan there. He's just standing there, and he says, "Young old man Logan." Don't even make sense. Yeah, shark jumper. I just thought that was hysterical, and I will admit, um, I have reserved a copy of Old Man Logan #1, the regular issue. But if my shop does have the Scotty Young variant, then you could probably guarantee that I'm going to get that one as well. Second cover, The Infinity Gauntlet #1. I'm hearing a lot about this book. It seems so far out of a lot of the tie-ins to Secret Wars for this week, or for the second batch, whatever you want to call it. It seems Old Man Logan and the Infinity Gauntlet are the two really strong books everyone's talking about. So, second on my list, Infinity Gauntlet #1, the Adi Granov variant. Um, Man, this is some cover. Adi Granov is super talented, and I hope I'm saying his name right. I mean, just look at the work he's doing on the covers for the Darth Vader series. It's just really cool stuff. And, it's just amazing. And this cover is great. I mean, you have Thanos, and you have a female member of the Nova Corps. And I really can't wait to read this part of the whole Secret Wars event. And also with the whole Infinity Wars movie coming in a few years, this might be a book you'll probably want to pick up, because since it deals with Thanos and everything, you just never know. Third on my list is Black Widow issue #18, covered by Phil Noto. I think that's how you say it. Noto. I'm saying Noto. And this cover just screams classic spy slash secret agent TV show slash movie vibe of the 1960s. I mean, you look quick at the cover, and it just looks like a movie poster. And just let me add, Phil Noto, another very gifted artist. Next, fourth, we have The Black Hood issue #4 by Bill. Now I'm trying to remember how to say his last name. Sankovic. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, I love this cover simply for the effect the artist used. Excuse me. The whole shattered glass with the gun coming through it looks awesome. And if an artist can pull it off nicely, then I'm sold. And this cover just does just that. Fifth on my list is Fight Club #2, issue #1, the ultra rare variant by, again, I hope I say this last name right, Lee Bermeo. And now, when I look at this cover, the first thing that comes to mind is with the way the colors blend together and everything, and the style and whatnot. It looks almost exactly like the way the colors and everything are on the Suiciders issue #1. It just has that vibe to it, and I think it's great. But I'm going to have to end it there, because I'm afraid I can't say any more, since I think I technically broke the first rule of Fight Club. I started talking about Fight Club. No, anyway, it's just a really cool cover, and the colors and everything blend so well. It's just awesome. Okay, hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, sixth on my list. Deadly Class issue number 13 by Wes Craig. I swear, if I was to pull the proverbial judge a book by its cover and jump on a series, it would be with this cover. I mean, sometimes simplicity looks fantastic, and this cover is just that. It's an all black background with a simple Dia dello Morte, or Day of the Dead mask, and that's it, and it's just awesome. So that's why it's on my list. And my seventh pick is Sons of the Devil, the Paulo Rivera variant. Now, if that image doesn't freak / intrigue you, I don't know what will. I mean, the look of a person, etched with like pentagrams and all these different symbols, wearing a longhorn skull and holding a knife dripping in blood. Um, that gets my curiosity going. And for your information, yes, I also reserved a copy of this book last week or this week. No, it was this week. So probably this weekend when I pick up my books, this is going to be one of the ones I'm picking up, and probably next week, next Thursday, yeah, probably Thursday, I will do a review of it, depending on the other stuff that I get. So don't worry. And then once again, I took to the different social media outlets, Facebook, Twitter, etc., and to see what was the fave cover or covers of the week going around the net. And once again, from Twitter, the fave cover was of Divinity number 4 by now this is a name I hope I get right. Yelena Kevik Djordjevic. I sound so dumb saying that right now. Sorry, guys. Anyway, it's a super cool cover. I don't know if it's the whole sci-fi space look to it that really got me, or if it's just, how detailed it looks. All I know is I love it. It's a really cool cover. It basically looks like you're on the surface of the moon. You got this little girl sitting there, and she's looking at this giant, like, astronaut robot looking being, and it just looks awesome. So anyway, those are my picks for the end of this week. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you enjoy this little segment I do on Saturdays now. I figure what the heck, it's fun to change things up or add something here and there. So I figure why not do a, top list of covers for the week. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. If I do get a thumbs down, well, it just shows that I have to work harder on pleasing you guys. And also, if you enjoy reviews like this, take a look around my channel. I got plenty of reviews to keep you guys company. And, if you enjoy unboxings, I got plenty of that. If you enjoy little history lessons on lame comic characters, I got that as well. I got the goods for you guys. So check out anything you like, comment on anything, like anything, and before leaving, make sure to click that subscribe button. Alright guys, so I hope you guys have a great weekend. Hope you guys get a lot of cool geeky goodies and whatnot. I know myself, I'm going to take it easy this weekend. I'm going to try and finally go see Mad Max. I know I was supposed to do that last weekend, but from work and everything, I was just so tired Saturday that I ended up just crashing out. And also, I'm probably going to check out a flea market this weekend, see if I could get any bargain comics. And yeah, that's about it. Alright guys, so I'm going to end it here because I know this is going to probably be a long video. So I'll see you guys on Tuesday or Wednesday. So till then, this is Punisher 88 signing off. See ya.